Well, Shabbat Shalom. It is Shabbat. It is the Erev Shabbat. And those of you who believe that no work should be done will say that I am wrong to do this, and perhaps you're right. Not here to argue about that. I've got some things in my head. And the biggest thing is I watched the entire 50-minute news conference between President Zelensky and President Trump. And many of you who are anti-Trump think you saw a dictator named Trump trying to push Zelensky around because poor little Ukraine is being attacked by Russia. And that's because you don't know post-World War II history. So I'm going to give it to you in about 2 minutes, which is the Cold War was the continuation of World War II. And the job was, and still is, the American project, which is to have a unipolar world that's run by the United States of America. And it doesn't matter who's in charge. And that's what the CIA does for a living. And that's why there have been over 100 regime changes. And you people need to wake up to this fact. It's a fact. The war in Ukraine was started by the United States. It took a couple of decades to come to fruition, but in I think it was 89 and 90 and 91, the United States said it would not move NATO further east. And what's been done over the last 25 years, 30 years, moving NATO further east. So Trump is a little bit disingenuous when he says NATO should pay he's either disingenuous or ignorant of the American project. Because when he says NATO isn't paying their fair share, Europe just does whatever the United States wants. Canada does whatever the United States wants. Okay? Get it out of your head that you were told any kind of truth in U.S. media. You're not. You're told what they want you to think. But if you actually go back, you can see that the United States pushed for this war for decades and backed Putin into a corner. And then Putin attacked. And then Zelensky and Russia, Putin, were negotiating a peace treaty the first week or two. I think it was the first 7 days. Zelensky was like, okay, we give. And the United States said, oh, no, you're not going to give up because we're making money off this war and we're going to hem them in even more. It doesn't matter who the president is. It's a policy project of the United States of America. And it has been going on since World War II officially ended. If you take nothing else away, take that away. So now to speak to populism for just a little bit. Is Trump a populist? I don't know. He's an American. When he says America first, it offends your liberal sensibilities because you have been brought up on the milk from the breast of the CIA through the mainstream media, which feeds you a whole bunch of hogwash day and night your whole life, so you can't see that the United States is an aggressive, expansionist military power. Open your eyes. That's all I've got to say. Hopefully, Trump and Putin, I believe they will just end this war in Ukraine. And you can jump up all you want, and Europe can jump up and down all they want, and it doesn't matter. Because the two most powerful people in the equation have decided to end this war. And that's a good thing for everyone. Shabbat Shalom.